Now I'm up and running. Hello, it's your responsibility to make me happy today because someone in my immediate family actually used. Hello, Lupita. Hello, Cricket. Hello, Fuzz. You might have had a blip in there. Actually, I'm supposed to have the phone running to see if they are blips. Not in a good mood today. Came here for my therapy because somebody close to me in my life ac- actually used drain the swamp in a seriously not ironic sentence. So I'm just like, WTF after all this time? Mm. Hi, Carrie. So, what should we talk about? I didn't do anything this morning except watch videos, and I mean like the shorts. I was wondering why I was doing that and I wasn't focusing. I know now why I'm not focusing. Besides the fact that there was this huge earthquake in Myanmar, and I got to see that while I was over in the bedroom. Got back around 2, started doing things in the bedroom, and then watched stuff about the earthquake. It made me think about the commune. It's like we were the second building built, so we're probably safe because contractors usually get a lot worse as the building builds on. And so if we had an earthquake, our building would probably be fine and maybe the first few on this side, but then we have to take in the neighbors, don't we? That makes you wonder. And if you heard that noise, it was my dryer. I'm doing laundry very slowly. Okay, I said I'm watching new makeup releases. There is a new Toy Story palette. Doesn't sound like a good set of colors. Sound blipping out. Hey, you, is the sound coming and going? Our cat said it's fine from his end. His office is through a Jack and Jill bathroom on the other side. That's why I can get a hold of him. It, weirdly enough, looks like it's going really high. Laundry on my own stream. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off, put it down here. How does that work? Yeah, it's not picking me up as much. So does that help? Hmm. Well, Paul Kettery said, I jumped out and back in better now. Okay, I put it down in front of me. I better get that mic so I can talk into it something other than the lavalier. I'm not a big lavalier fan. That's what they're called, lavalier mics. So I will not be interesting at all today, I think. I don't know. Um, Hold on. Okay, that one went out. This one is okay. Okay, so it's better now. Well, like I said, I put it on the desk. I think yesterday's problem was that I had the fan on, my little handheld fan on right next to it. Um, so yeah, the earthquake. Whew, Bangkok is not where it was epicenter. The epicenter was in Myanmar, which videos are getting out about it now. Um, I'm sure the orange balloon doesn't even know where Miramar is. So I think that's why they were posting Thailand first, so people would go and look that it wasn't centered in Bangkok, it was centered in Myanmar. So I don't remember what Myanmar used to be called. Um, so yeah, watching that and seeing like the buildings in the middle of a row of buildings that are perfectly fine, and this one is caved in. Ah, hi Don. Mike link? What does Mike link mean? The the link for my phone. Ah, that's what Myanmar used to be, was Burma. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, not that any of the kids nowadays would know where Myanmar is, but we knew where the old names were. And I actually had a cat named Bangkok. And yes, it was when the song was out. Hold on. My volume is kind of low.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that.
When I had it on my shirt, it was redlining the whole time, and so that's what made me
Oh, okay. Yeah,
what was
it's
making
what it
me
was
think.
before.
I'm not surprised it's not working. I'm not expecting anything to work today.
Just speak louder.
Just speak louder. I am not speaking loud enough.
She sent you the link to the fancy
Ah, oh, thank you.
mic. Yeah.
Thank you. I will order it when I'm done today. So, the earthquake saw all the infinity pools on top of all of those condo buildings falling down the sides of the buildings. Um, and there are lots of skyscrapers there with infinity pools on the top. Bright. I was wondering in my head, because you see those, I watch, um, there's a guy who like totally puts down uh supersized mansions and stuff. And he talks about the infinity pools a lot and how, earthquake or landslide or whatever. Oh, definitely. Thank you, Fez, for putting the link of Erica. So now she has a link. I mean, now she's doing YouTube. Good. Definite trouble source. So that's good. Um, from watching all the cop videos, I understand how she got arrested. So weirdly enough, it's not Scientology's fault. She should give out the information, even though she doesn't want to. Which sucks. Besides the fact that Scientology has got to know who she is after all this time. So, um, I'm sure they know who I am, but I think the three-letter acronym DAD scares them into submission. So, hi, Professor Khan. That's a wave. I was going to say, is that a N-I salute? Take off the caps. Replay crew, I will repeat the YouTube instructions. Like, subscribe, share, set notifications, all. Okay. But don't scream. I'm always taking that as screaming. Erica doesn't know her. Oh, this is a different Erica? I thought that was the Erica that got arrested. I'm easily confused today. I pretty much checked out of the Brain Hotel because I'm in a low point with the country. But I figured I should come on here, get some therapy, get my butt back in gear. Yeah, that's what I said, Carrie Ann. Yeah, can you please not type in caps here? Um, so I will look forward to things. I got a picture today from a friend of mine in the 1 year or years ago today thing, and I sent it to him, and I said, "Look what I found in my this year thing," and he's like, "What am I doing?" And I told him he was crunching on the cat's bed. They have a big old cat bed. These are the people with all the cats, and he just sent me back a response with a smile. So that was when We were unfortunately helping a friend die. So, hello, you. The supermodel come. Hello, supermodel. She's like, I'm not staring into that camera, no matter what you say. So, no, I'm sorry, I'm not my 100% self. Someone close to me actually used drain the swamp in a real sentence and not ironically at all. So, it's, it's gotten to me and, Papa Cat will not spend the rest of the night trying to cheer me up. So, but even though Cottontail, I don't think a, Panther ring from Cartier would cheer me up right now. Don't worry, doesn't do anything to me. Kitty, yes, my kitty. Hi, Sunrise Dawn. Miss Sunrise Dawn's Critter Connection. Oh, okay. Hi, Miss Sunrise Dawn's Critter Connection. So, yeah, that's why I said I came here for therapy. I consider you guys therapy because I just was just like, I'm just gonna decap my laundry and exist. But my brain was like, you said they were therapy before. Like, yeah, I've said you guys are therapy before because I can't really, I don't talk about things a lot. It seems like I do on here, but that's still just the point of the iceberg in my world, believe it or not. So, and I know Papa Cat doesn't like me like this because he worries. Um, Everybody's saying hi. Oh, so it is Miss Sunrise Dawn. Okay. I was just the longer name just made me think that maybe it was a fan of hers. Hi, Dove. Thanks for putting up the link, Fuzz. And she stayed. She's on the chair over there. Might be at org tomorrow, not sure. Driving to the other side of the bay with Papa Cat. I can be a passenger. We proved that today. I can't drive. Um, and Eric Rader just promoted my channel again, so I'm on a bit of a high. Good, good. No, that's really good. Um, yes, it's still me. Okay. Um, the numbness, because literally half of my foot is numb. That was the weird thing. Um, I can feel my toes, all five. So it's actually getting better. And I'm sure that doesn't help with what's, you know, the um the conversation today. I'm sure me being in pain, me not being able to do anything, I can't drive. Um, I think it's just probably getting to me. At least I slept most of the night because when I twirl a lot in bed, so I keep waking myself up when it's not an ambient night, and I use my leg to twirl. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I need them. It's like I don't come on here very often. Haven't heard anything back from job number one. They said I'd hear this week. Well, people suck. Um, Procrastination. Maybe you'll hear by 5. It's a good part about being on the West Coast. You have until 5. They'll remember, or 5:30. They'll remember right before they're leaving. Um, just reading. Noticed my makeup last night for old Tifa. I am such a goth chick that my super hidden makeup actually matched my neck. I didn't have makeup all the way down my neck. I literally had it to here, and my neck matched with the lighting. It was very bizarre. I loved it. So I can go kabuki without having to put a ton of liquid makeup on my face. That was all powder. And I found my dark purple lipstick. So, which I have a feeling I'll be doing a lot more, is doing the goth thing. I just have to get the right eyeliner now. My eyeliner is all dried up and I use liquid the easiest. And the one I got a couple weeks ago it'll be thin. I have to go over a couple of times. Luckily enough, I haven't done any major blip on it. So, have you done a sleep study? I used to move all over the place and found out through my sleep study that moving around all night equals not normal. No. and I don't want to because the doctor wants to put me on a CPAP and I'd rather eat my young. I've lived around a CPAP for the past 30 years, my brother. So I've seen them gone from these huge things down to this, but I can't stand things in my mouth. So I have a high gag reflex. So I'd probably not stand something on my mouth. So Old Tifa was excellent. Thank you. We tried. Edith Stillwell was proto goth. I would look that up if I had more energy. At least the supermodel's enjoying her life right now. Hanging out on the chair with her chin hanging over in her metro. What did we call her subway? She sits like this, and it looks like a subway car. That's what we say. So she's doing the subway, falling asleep. I'm sure she's like, "Don't say my name one more time, please." So she looks like a cat blob on a breast cancer quilt, because that's what that quilt is. Um, Bought it at a craft fair. It was a fundraiser. I got it for this stupid price. I think my I think I got it for like $35. And it's a real hand sewn quilt. No, actually, it's a machine sewn quilt, but the quilting itself is handmade. So, hmm, okay. She sounds familiar. Hi, Adam. I forgot to say hi. She sounds familiar, so I'm probably do know her by face. That's okay. Do the sleep study. Don't do the CPAP. I don't do my CPAP, but they did adjust my medication, and that made a bigger difference than sleeping pills ever did. Just a thought. Okay. Yeah, I'm borderline kinetic as a kid, so I only slept 3 hours a night. So sleep study for me was worth it even without the CPAP. I'm sure. I mean, my doctor got picked up by UCSF, so now we're part of that plan. My brother had his CPAP study done at Stanford, so I think with all the tech heads, we're really good about sleeping disorders. So, um, my dad didn't know they sold Teslas in front of the White House. He did not look amused. Um, See, I have nothing written down. Look, I heard something that should have been written down in the shower. By the time I got out, I forgot. So, but in a weird way, I'm sort of glad I didn't know a lot that's going on today because I was watching the YouTube shorts on on the laptop. I got totally lost in them, so I was playing the Midas Boys, but I didn't hear a damn thing, which was good. And the earthquake I found, or I looked up when I got home. So, because 7.7, F and A, Bubba, I mean, oh my God. Um, and where it was in Myanmar, that is just far away from Bangkok. And, Bangkok had its issues. I do see why Thailand is so pretty now. I never thought of it as, or Bangkok as like skyscraper hell, but now I can understand why people have condos there. I still couldn't stand the weather, but I get it now. Yeah, they gave me meds for my restless leg, and it made a huge difference. Papa Cat has a restless leg, he just doesn't know it. I tried to tell him once, and he said that's just my leg, and I'm like, okay. I thought Stillwell was a hippie flapper, a hipper. Sounds like a disease. Let's see. This popped up easily. I don't think this is the right Erica Stillwell. Edith. Sorry. Yeah, no, Erica Stillwell is a thumper, I think. Oh, I forgot to tell my dad about the Alexa thing. He has one. I'm sure he hasn't been keeping up. Yeah, and they haven't rescinded it yet. You figure, hell, just with my five alone. Okay, it's not doing it. Oh, it's Sitwell. Did I read it wrong? Yes, I did. Okay. Wow, whoever did that picture? Roger Fry? Never heard of him. She looks like an anorexic. It was abstract. Someone liked to paint her abstract. Oh, no. Okay. Almost had me thinking of the other place. Marfan syndrome? Trying to convince my dad yet again that I won't go to the org. I think he believed me finally. Ah, okay. She looks like the type that could wear the Carol Burnett curtain and get away with it. And she was a poet. Okay. Yes, for her clothes. Yeah, no, I'm actually just looking at her clothes. She's borderline. She, more cosplay than anything else. Hi, little brother. Can't stay. Okay. When are you doing your live? Hi, Christy. Having a day, as you can tell. Hmm. Figured I'd come here for some therapy. My chat makes me happy. Yeah, it also had me thinking, or I said it before about the people bringing people into the house. It's like it's still half unpacked or packed because techies don't know how to do anything correctly. Gotta get that bottom floor just in case John Travolta needs to come here. 8:30-ish your time. Okay. I'll put it on for dinner then. Love you too, Christy. You know that. Miss you. Mean it. Um, so we'll watch them tonight. Um, maybe I'll watch Gilded Age. I've been trying not to watch it again because the next season's supposed to be coming out in April or May. I haven't heard anything, so it's probably not gonna be June. At least it won't be 3 years. Wow, you guys, that takes a lot of dedication. Um, to wait for Severance, right? Um, still haven't gotten, nobody has said what the spoiler is for the second season. So it's like people talk, everybody talks about it, everybody watches it. It's really interesting. It sort of makes me want to. It's like, but I'll kill it if I do. Um, you know, me and my cursed thing. Okay, see you later, little brother. Um, but yeah, it's like it's interesting enough that nobody has put out a spoiler for it for the third season. And then if they're interviewing someone that talks about it, they go, please don't tell me because I haven't seen it. So it's like, wow, I haven't seen that kind of solidarity in a while. And one of them that said that it wasn't even in the chat because I'm waiting for the, I'm like, yeah, right, nobody, not anymore. Nobody gives a rap. And it wasn't even in the comments. It's like, it's a weird thing to having to have solidarity over, but you know what? Tip of the iceberg, man. If we can, they can do it for a TV show, we can do it in the real world, right? That's why the thumbnail says, "I bet you you're was it, I bet you're easier than the real world." It's like Scientology would be a cakewalk today compared to all the crap that's going on. So I do like the idea of Elon Antoinette being a how old is he? I have to look that up. But somebody said one of the bloggers yesterday said that they were the same age as him and I know that different races don't age as differently, but he's Korean. 70. Oh my God. He is as old as he's 53. I don't think it's dry yet. It never is. This is what he'd be doing all day. He'll be doing things for me to try to cheer me up. Um, so yeah, I always think of him as being a 51-year-old virgin or 53-year-old virgin because he says his kids are all artificially inseminated. So you figure he hasn't one of two things, and I won't say the other thing because God knows, probably some kind of hashtag thing and come and get me. Papa Cat is petting the supermodel now. Oh yeah, speaking of supermodels, I get to see her in a couple of weeks. So she's gonna meet me on this side of the hill because of my nerve damage. But like I said, my foot, I can feel all five toes. So that's a good thing. How's that? Let's see. I can feel my toes. I'm having a day. See, this is also what it is that if I talk to you guys and do a live, I feel like uh I'm doing the victim thing and I shouldn't. So, because there are a lot of other things going on in the world and me just being upset for a phrase doesn't feel like it should happen. So, and I don't know when that pre um pre-protest, because I did warn my dad. He said he wouldn't be there that day, so that was good. Because there's going to be a protest next to his clubhouse, and I wanted him to know. So, let me see. That's not me. I keep forgetting that my old Tifa um thumbnail or profile picture is a husky with two different eyes. Hi, AA. Ex-Scientologist here. I just jumped on. The real world is actually a lot easier to handle than Scientology. Most of the time, yes. I just figured today it'd be hard because I ran into a thing that I didn't expect to run into. My voice doesn't usually sound like this. I can even hear it in my head sound like this. Look, 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 look. And they're playing soccer at the Coliseum in Oakland, the one the A's left because it wasn't modern enough for them. And pretty much the East Bay is petty enough to go to everything that has to do with not the A's. So they had 25,000 people for their home game. That was cool. And they're not like they're in a lower division, sort of like, farm game or something. So that was the really cool thing. Where is it? We have like 47 people going to this protest, and I can't find it. Well, okay. Well, let's see. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you. Dove is waving at you, Christy. Look up. Oh, so, no. I saw it tomorrow, March 29th, and I click on it, and the rest of it is low cost vaccine clinic. Berkeley, Maine is having a low cost vaccine clinic for cats and dogs. FYI. That is so funny. Like, I don't think we're going to protest that. Let's see. You know how weird the world has gotten? I get newsletters from Cinemax or Max, whatever they call it, telling me what should I watch this month. That's just weird, don't you think? Just a little. And that's the word we have to use instead of offensive, instead of hurt. We have to, thank you. Um, we have to use weird because weird seems to bug people. It stopped bugging me a long time ago. I've been called weird since I was 5. So let's see. 23andMe went bankrupt. I have family tree, so it's what just made me think of, look, I can come up with ideas by looking at my Gmail. Ah. Oh, how about this for a poke? Open Table is advertising the Spring SF Restaurant Week. I can't even get a whole uh order at a Thai restaurant. Thank you, A. He said, thank you for protesting and help me to see protesters. I will still be back out. I have a pinched nerve right now. So, um, I can't put a lot of pressure on it and I can't drive because it really aggravated it. I went on Tuesday and got out of the car and did the Yelp because it hurt. So, but Papa Cat drove me today to go have lunch with the dad and I could be a passenger. So that's a good thing. Hi, Patriot Amber. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. It's a wall in works. You can see the things. Yes, I have got to do the obligatory. Yes, I have a problem. Thank you. Everybody is welcome here today. I'm trying to find when is Easter? My dad said that Ramadan is over. And I actually said, so are you getting some food? Because it's the people upstairs. And he didn't realize that the end of Ramadan is food celebration. And I'm like, you'll get something, that's for sure. So, no, I can't find it on here. That sucks. There it is. It's the April 5th one. So, yes, we are all doing the April 5th protest. Look it up your on Google to find out where you can go protest. It's something after that I think they want to do another boycott for. And it wasn't on a weekend, it was a weekday. So I have to tell Papa Cat he has to take that day off again. The last one I told him, it's like, you have to take that day off, huh? But since we haven't been traveling, he's got vacation time. So if I can get to somewhere on a train, I'll do it because train seems to be safe right now as opposed to aircraft. Um, so they're not focusing on trains right now, which is good. Oh, and I only said the Ramadan thing because Easter. Easter. Where is it? Meow, where is it? Oh, it's in the car. The thing Dad gave me. Yes. Get nationalworld.com. Thanks, Fuzz. On April 5th, it is Monday or Tuesday. Okay. Easter is the 20th. Okay. Yes, time to stop torturing my dad, who is fear of heights, and we'd always go have brunch at a very tall building. He didn't tell me for years. He told me one year finally, and I just looked at my mom. My mom knows. I just looked at my mom and she just sort of smiled. And this is before my mom passed away. And it was like, woman, you are evil. Some people might appreciate that. That's funny. I think I still would. Yeah, no, I'll be streaming from there. I will ask just to be polite. Um, if they don't mind, I'll promise I won't show faces because I'm sure since it is Alameda, there are lots of dogs. So that'll be a good thing. And I wonder if I could get I have to text Rib Guy so I can start stealing Rib Dog since I can't get a dog right now. Um, and weirdly enough, I probably won't have a dog until I bring one home. So because unfortunately Papa Cat is not looking forward to it, and that'll be the dog I have to take care of. He takes care of the girls. It's like, I'll do it. I miss dogs. I want a dog again. Oh, let's see. Anything else interesting? Oh my God, Don Lemon and Midas Touch go live on Substack. That will be fun. I need to go on there. Ah, let's see. The problem is that we have next door, um, the community thing. Problem is that our next door has us with West Oakland, which is unfortunately one of the worst parts of Oakland. So it's like watching next door is like paranoia central, and so I try not to do it a lot. Oh, it was on the island? My dad has gone over to the dark side, and government man tries not to be emotional, so he like takes it out of his pocket and just chucks it at me. He goes, "I found this. I don't know if you have it." He was the last one. He was the last one to never buy me a Hello Kitty thing, and he got me one. So I need to put it on the back wall. That's why Amber reminded me that I need to put that on the back wall. So personally, I personally like Elon and Trump busting open wasteful spending of our tax dollars. Just my opinion, it's a good thing, but I'm not for big government either, so I guess it goes hand in hand. We won't talk politics because if you can't tell, I'm a screaming liberal. We have family plans on April 5th, but I'll try to pop in here and there. Yes. Even for like 5 seconds go, I'm protesting, and then, or if the family plans are more important, do it. We need to be around family that likes us. Support 420 stream. My family Easter is boring, brats, chocolate. Our Easters were great. We do, weirdly enough, I would do a canned ham for years and people loved it. It was the Coca-Cola glaze on it and the cloves. So we pretty much hide it because that's what also we did as kids was, canned ham. Sorry, military bookbinder. So when we got older, I would do um honey baked, and now I heard that honey baked is going out of business. But I stopped doing honey baked when I tried to kill my mother one Easter. Or actually, me and my dad tried to kill my mother one Easter. I did the honey baked. My dad took her to hot dogs and something else, and she managed to have a heart thing on Sunday. We started, or on Monday. So it was like, no more honey baked ham for you, woman. So it was the joke that we tried to kill her. So no more ham for Easter, when I'd make it. We go for brunch a lot, and that's when I found out my dad's allergic to heights, or not allergic, but doesn't like heights. Um, and just haven't been doing it because Easter was for my mom. I'm agnostic. The rest of the family is too. So it's like I will watch Ten Commandments because that's just the holiday tradition too, was that having the big like buffet banquet or something at my aunt's house when we go there, and then everybody go into the living room and pass out watching the Ten Commandments. All of them. I never pass out anywhere. So it's like I bought it last year on Amazon. Oh. And if you have Amazon, unplug your Alexa because it's now recording from the wake up noise. I don't know how long. So, and it's keeping the recordings to use as a database for AI. So, unplug. I unplugged 5 of them in my house last night. So, hopefully, they'll change their privacy back to we'll delete it because we can't be the only ones who unplugged. And if you're a tech head, probably not the only one that unplugged more than one. So that's what I heard. Let's see. Oh my God, my sliding keyboard works on my laptop. Uh, let's see. News. No, it's not. Did they just get rid of the one in Oakland downtown? And it has an Easter menu. Oh God, I'm gonna die. I don't eat though. Ham and cheddar biscuits. Take and bake sliders. Take and bake ham cheddar biscuits. Take and bake sliders. That I could eat one of those. Now they're doing honey baked points. There's one in Daly City. So if the one in Oakland is closed, we could still do Daly City. So that was a weird thing. I had heard that maybe they were just saying that the Oakland one was closing, but somebody said something about the Oakland one was closing and they were bankrupt. So maybe it's a franchise thing, which is possible. So no, they're not going out of business. And yes, I love honey baked too, but the salt is incredible. So been listening while doing household chores. Tonight we're having homemade ham burglars. Autocorrect is a horrible thing for people our age. Hi, Clark Ashton Smith. Jinx. We did business honey baked when I worked in the import warehouse. They sent us one every year. We did half one for a couple of years. And then we realized we had so much freaking ham, even after we gave it out to my brother and my parents, there'd still be so much ham that they actually would like get bad before we could finish it. Also, that trying to resist the urge to get the sugar. Ah, forget they fell off the truck. What? Who, what, where? Oh, they fell off the truck. Okay. Smithville hams are pretty good. Even the regional farmer John's is decent. Hard to mess up a ham. So I said we used to do Hormel hams and just score them on the top, put a Coca-Cola glaze and cloves, and just get it to caramelize. Nobody cared. I think they just liked, yum yum. Oh, Boston Market. Okay. Yeah, they should have went more to meat instead of carb. Um, I figured they would have a problem when the carb thing started coming down. Mhm. No, they're fine. Honey baked ham is safe. Yep. Yay. Question. Hi. Oh, Animal Audit Corner. Okay. How did you get your tattoo without freaking out? I always wanted a tattoo, but I had a phobia other than when I wanted a tattoo. I'm not afraid of needles at all. I look as they like take my blood. Also, the the tattoos I have were from a famous tattoo artist who happened to be an old friend of mine. So, and a rather good friend of mine. So I finally asked him if he would do me a Hello Kitty, and he said, I would have done a Hello Kitty for you forever. And I was like, I didn't want to ask you because, you're famous. He's like, no, for you, I'll do a kitty. So he did my Hello Kitty. He did my Charming Kitty bows, which the goddaughter has a copy of. And that is my David Bowie. When he died, I got that one. So they just need to be reinked because it's been years. I have to get a hold of him. I've been saying this now, I think, for 2 or 3 years. So, that was I basically cheated. Someone I know well did my tattoos. So, we basically just babbled through the whole thing and they healed pretty fast. He was super OCD too, so that was the funny one. We actually would joke about it as he's giving me my tattoo. So, no, tattoos aren't that bad. I'll eat fake ham made of daffodils and green tea. Ah, I can't see Nisa. Weird. Nisa. Oh, okay. You're on top chat then. Go to live chat. Go to all chat. So, um, Cricket send me something, which is really cute. So I might do Easter this year. It might be worth it. So we're going to get the other stair rail or the handrail on the first to second floor put in this year for sure. And I'm going to try to figure out how to put in a like safety thing because we have a stairway that goes straight up from the first floor to the second floor and we have 9-foot ceilings. But that stairway is about 20 stairs, I think. And it's scary as hell. Everybody talks about the stairs. So, and it's part of the reason I think my dad doesn't come over. So I'm trying to figure out some kind of like brake that can be put on the stairwell so if somebody falls down them, because my brother, my network engineer was here a couple of weeks ago, and even he said those stairs are scary. So, put the handrail in and figure out some kind of a brake, which would keep a dog on the second floor and third floor too, instead of the first. So that would help. Um, LOL, I'm the same CBF. I watch the needle going, yeah, I know. Sometimes the people say I have to have my blood taken, like when I go my doctors, and there have been times when the lab tech is going, you can turn away, and I'm like, no, go for it. And it's because of all in black, they get slightly creeped out that I'm just like, whatever. Oh. So yeah, Fuzz is the same way. Ooh, thanks, Fuzzy. There's a Nisa that pops in sometimes, and I thought it was her. Okay. I contemplated a tattoo once. I didn't get my tattoo until I was 42. My mother got a full-blown tattoo before me. She got a lavender rose put on her shoulder, and it was me. And she's 57 when she did it. I was like, number one, you're old. Number two, you got one before I did. These were all done within 2 years of each other, I think. And I got them on the inside because I figured it'd be good camouflage. Also, it's supposed to be like one of the most painful areas besides the bone. That's why you see tattooed ankles. Usually it's because they're trying to prove something because it's on the bone. So KFC has decent pot pies. I can make better fried chicken at home. We can get better fried chicken at Nob Hill Grocery. I don't know what it is about them, but their hot counter has the best fried chicken on the planet. And that's pretty bad coming from somebody born and raised in Oakland. So, because I know fried chicken, everybody made fried chicken, and you could get it everywhere. You didn't have to get it off the block, actually. It was funny when uh, parents would try out of their nationality to make stuff. Friend of mine's mom made fried chicken. She was Chinese. She was from Hong Kong, and it was really good, but she just didn't understand it. It's the only time. Ah, you've been lurking in my background, Lupita. Okay. If you get a tattoo or bone filling of them doing it can be irritating or a fleshy part is nothing. Actually, it's supposed to really hurt here. And it wasn't a picnic, but it wasn't as bad as I expected. But at the time, I had horrible back problems, so I was really high up there on the pain scale. Now, I get a pinched nerve and I'm a baby. So careful, all it takes is brown skin and tattoos. I know. I'm still thinking about getting a tan at a protest. I used to be brown as a child, so, but I don't think I could get brown in one season. So, because now I just burn and you have to burn a couple of times and that would age me too. So I don't know. I'm on all chat, Fuzzy explained it. Okay, so it's sunrise dawn. I've never had a tattoo personally, but for my observations, a little alcohol and or green substance is of use sometimes before, but mostly after the process. Hope this helps. I don't drink anymore, and the green substance makes me paranoid. I even tried a gummy um like 6 months ago because the BFF is maintained on green stuff, and nope, did exactly what it always does. Felt great, felt fun, totally paranoid. And I'm like, well, at least it took half an hour. So no, gave her the rest of my gummies. So, but I have Xanax to keep me from getting um anxiety, but then it messes with the brain fog. So like, oh, I can do this, but I can't do that. Um, you have five small potatoes, Cricket, on your arms. Why? Best place to get them are, arms and probably calves. That's why you see a lot of calf ones. Um, but yeah, it's like the inside of things that you shouldn't be doing. But of course, I didn't know that until afterwards. And I think actually maybe my tattoo artist told me afterwards, or when it was getting near the end. It's like, you got your first one on the inside of your arm. That's pretty heavy duty. I'm like, what? Let's see. I can get piercings all day, but not a tat. I look at a piercing as ripping off a band-aid quick. I stopped at the four here, 'cause my cartilage started lower than normal, because I would have went up my ear. Yeah, are you kidding? I'm goth. You know how many people covered in tattoos and piercings? Um, the only other one that sort of made me wonder was the one across here, but it brings your eyes in too, supposedly. So, because it's like, yeah, you want to be butch? That's butch. So I used to love KFC mashed potatoes and gravy and coleslaw. I used to love it too. All have gone down in quality. How do you ruin mashed potatoes, KFC? It's unfortunate. Yeah, I was the same way. I loved mashed potatoes and coleslaw. And God, I was probably before COVID. We got it and it was awful. It's like, the hell? So, uh, red potatoes are good mashed potatoes because they don't take an hour to cook like russets. No, but red potatoes get gummy, and you can do mashed potatoes with the skin, and I hate potato skin. I grew up on reds. Um, so I didn't realize that russets, till I was a teenager, was used in mashed potatoes. Um, I think I tried doing them once because we had reds all over the house. We used to microwave, peel them and eat them. Um, I tried doing it once before I found that out, and I wound up with this big ball of paste. And so learned the hard way. You can do reds in the microwave pierced for 5 minutes and they're cooked. So, tattoos feel like a needle being dragged on the skin. It felt sort of like a pop, 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 but it wasn't too annoying. I'm sure he also tried to do it as um light as possible because, like I said, I didn't even know that it was bad until he told me. And what do? I get two more. I have a Hello Kitty, a charming kitty on this hand too. So it's like, what do I do now that my watch sits over it? And it's like, what do? I get three more tattoos, two more times though. So Sunrise, I love all the people from other parts of the world popping into your chat lately. It's very interesting. Ah, Cricket said that. I should go watch that. Not to this redhead. Damn redhead genes make up more resistant to anesthesia, and also same gene cause redheads to feel more pain. And you can be like me, who's allergic to opiates. I don't know what's going to happen if I ever get in a serious accident. Hey, Carrie Ann, red potatoes are good mash. Okay, I read that one. Could live on fried chicken. Who couldn't? And I'm a dark meat, so Nob Hill has amazing dark meat, fried chicken, and I love chicken skin. So, yeah, that's why I keep myself active because I keep eating things that aren't good for me that aren't McDonald's. Uh, interesting Carrie Ann. Yeah, redheads. Know that. Knew a redhead in high school, and she had no problem telling us. Freckles, everything. She looked like Annie. Just a quick hi, I'm here for the Tats Vintage KFC and Adam's personal sharing. Hi, Heather. See, this is why I put makeup on yesterday. Because it's like I'm not blushing. My rosacea's popped up. I had rosacea and I thought it went away. So, uh, let's see. If I make mashed potatoes out of reds, I still peel them. Just make sure they're hot and the milk is hot when you mash them. Interesting. See, I've never made Papa Cat make mashed potatoes. You've made mashed potatoes before, though, haven't you? HelloFresh recipes. So he actually does make mashed potatoes. You use a hand mixer for mashed potatoes? Say, I did that a few times. Um, the BFF from junior high, we wound up being, I just knew her forever. She's the one with the mom that was a cop. She used to make the meals because her mom was a single mother. So she was a cop and a sheriff. So she'd do Santa Rita a lot, which is the Alameda County Correctional Center. So the daughter um, used to make dinner a lot. So I like lumps in correctly cooked mashed potatoes. So I don't like the lumps that you bite through and it feels like you're biting through like gross. So it's like I'm really picky about mashed potatoes. Heather with the LOL, Heather with the mashed potato with the potatoes, Stove said. I use a ricer for my mashed potatoes. Roddy, you should try it if you hate lumps. A ricer. Oh, isn't that the thinner like masher, if I remember right? I haven't been in a kitchen in years. I used to cook for real. Whenever I see Heather Mac, I want macaroni and cheese. It's the first time I hadn't thought about it. Fuzz. Usually I used to think it too. Um, I would get a tattoo of Pierre Salinger's face with a dialogue bubble saying, "Who me?" Jeez. I like that one. See, I don't know where. See, the supermodel loves this fan. Okay, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Gotta head out. Got a mod in just a few. Sending love. You too, Missy. Thank you for the input. Oh, okay. That's macaroni. That's a macaroni thingy meme. Meme? Is it a meme or a GIF or whatever the hell they call it? I used to know these terms with cheese. I like that. So, where? Somebody just said something. And I think it's the mods talking amongst themselves. So I can't get involved. I only get involved when they tell me. So, yes, I'm still. Taste buds. Taste buds have gone to hell with long COVID. Coffee is starting to taste gross to me. I am not amused. The last time I had to stop drinking coffee, I had a headache for 4 months. I decided to do like a drink cleanse thing in the 90s and had to quit smoking and had to quit coffee. The smoking I got over in like 2 days because I didn't really do it a lot, but the coffee gave me a headache for 4 months. Actually, I remember when the headache stopped because I was in traffic going home, and all of a sudden my headache stopped, and I went, wow. So I said, Carrie Ann, I only have a store size ricer, not a professional one. Takes too long to rice all the potatoes. Ah, it's the smaller one, right? This is you can get. Okay, that's why I was like, soup. I got the cheese. So yeah, Heather, that's like, huh, okay. I use a whisked mashed boiled red potatoes. You just boil them for 10 to 20 minutes and test them with a fork. Yeah, I am really, weirdly enough, microwaving uh red potatoes. They come out perfect. So my mom found that out when I was a teenager, and then we always had microwaved ones from then on, unless she was going to make a lot of them. So yeah, I grew up with olive oil and red potatoes. So it was very weird to for people not to cook with olive oil when I was an adult. I was like, "Where's your olive oil?" And they're like, "What?" So I've got Papa Cat cooking with light olive oil. I just don't understand the other oils. And I guess my dad probably liked red potatoes. That's why I had those. Bye, Heather. Take notos to wean you off the coffee. I love my coffee. Actually, it's not tasting bad right now. Hmm. because I've been going up on the sugar and I thought it was the sugar. Papa Cat put extra sugar in, and it wasn't that, it was my taste buds. And I love my coffee. I have a year supply in my refrigerator. I go to my coffee place once a year, and I got this supply right before they raised the prices because, Colombia. That's what I did when I went off caffeine. Calculated how much caffeine I was taking a day based on serving size, and then knew exactly how to dose the no dose. Seriously, Adam? Weirdly enough, the you have a solar ricer called Rice and Shine. Weirdly enough, that reminded me of sun tea for some reason. During the summer, make sun tea off the back porch all the time. Why did that remind me? No, ricer looks kind of like a bowl that you put the potatoes in. Oh, okay. Okay, that we don't have, I don't think. Um, we brought a lot of stuff from my parents' kitchen that didn't go with them, so we gave a lot of it away, but I might have kept certain things because they remind me of my childhood, because my mother has the same problem I have. Um, things don't rot around us. What was it? I had Papa Cat hand me my Black Panther. He's got a little child Black Panther. His name is Leroy Abdul Akim. Got him when I was 12. So I never changed his name. And he's in perfect condition. Like, nothing I have goes bad on me. Email me at Mama Cat. Yeah, tell me, yeah, send me a picture of a ricer. And my hair is getting longer. You can tell, so I'm starting to put it behind my ear. And thinking about growing it out one more time. So we'll see how far it gets because of the Wegovy, I'm cold all the time. So now I can actually keep my hair down. We'll see if that happens. So see, I get used to it. But I know that's what was messing up this yesterday because I had the fan right next to it. Ah. So yeah, where are we? We're in an hour. Wow, cool. I guess you guys did help. I've climbed out a lot. Not completely, but a lot. I think I can face my demons now. That's a good thing. So I can be done now. You've got your grandmother's potato masher. It has a bake light handle. I don't know if I have my mom's because her handle broke when I was a kid, and my uncle used to work on Corvettes, and so he had a fiberglass handle made for it, bright yellow. So I don't think we have that anymore because I know it's not up here. It could be in the storage area. So, hi Antics, you're my Bob today. I'm just about to get off the stream. I've gotten my I know I've gotten my therapy because I came on very lackluster and upset, and these guys are my therapy, so they did a decent job on me. And yeah, I know there's always someone. So I will see you guys tomorrow, either here or the org. Not sure which one because Papa Cat and I technically have to go do our taxes, but I don't have to be there. But he thought maybe I'd want to go to the org. So we'll see how my leg does today. Like I said, I can perfectly feel four toes. So my uh pinched nerve is getting better. So we'll see. So big hugs to everybody. Like, sub, member, and then send all your money to Thailand because you know we're not going to. So I will see you guys all tomorrow, one way or another. Okay? Ciao, Bellas.